Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hi all. Today we'll be discussing on the step-by-step procedure of building construction. That is part 2. Already we have discussed on the part 1. That is from the drawing, elevation, excavation, bed concrete, footing, column, stone masonry, plinth beams, ground beams, as well as the plinth level and cooping. Okay, that is nothing but DPC. We have already discussed on this in the last video of building construction. Okay, so here this is the second part of building construction. So here apart from the DPC, up to the DPC we have discussed in the part 1. Now above that DPC we'll fill the will backfill up to the plinth level, and later we'll start constructing the superstructure, brick masonry in superstructure. Here you can see the brick masonry is going on in the superstructure part up to the lintel level. First we will construct the brick masonry up to lintel level. Here the brick masonry in the cement mortar 1:6 is to be used for the construction activities of our brick masonry in superstructure. So once if this is get completed, you'll be going for the lintel and further levels. Okay, so in this type the brick masonry will going on. So here you can see the whatever based on the given plan we will be fixing the rooms here, especially in this plan. This one is a kitchen, this is master bedroom, this is another bedroom, this is general bath and WC, and this is attached bath and WC, this is living room, and some sort of a puja room is provided here. In this way we will be providing based on the given plan. We will be constructing the brick masonry in the cement mortar 1:6. Okay, and proper once the brick masonry is going on, once if it is completed, so pointing need to be done properly. Pointing means there is a horizontal and vertical lines on the brick masonry. Okay, so that we can get proper bonding while doing the plastering work. Okay, this is one of the major important. One is line length dimension need to be checked whenever you are constructing. Okay, you must know the dimensions. Okay, the parallel. Okay, the dimensions need to be checked while constructing the brick masonry. First we lay the first line of brick masonry. We'll check all the dimensions. Once if these dimensions are correct, then we'll proceed with the further brick masonry. Okay, while doing this you can fix the doors and windows. Okay, here we have kept openings for doors. Okay, we are not will not fix the doors now itself. Once if the slab work is get completed, before the plastering work will be fixing the doors. However, we are fixing the windows in the brick masonry. Okay, these are with the MS grills. Okay, the mild steel material will be used to make the windows. Okay, so fabrication work will be done and we are fixing the windows in the brick masonry. Once if this is get completed up to the lintel level. Okay, here you can see in the figure the brick masonry is completed up to the lintel level. Once if this work is get completed, we will be going for the lintel work. Okay, lintel, here you can see in this figure shuttering of lintel work as well as the reinforcement work is also get completed. Okay, the shuttering and reinforcement of lintel and chhajja is get completed. Okay, so one thing, these to be done with a proper level. Okay, level and line is very much important. Okay, so if this is done in a proper way, either you may use the MS shutterings or wooden shutterings. Okay, it depends. Okay, once if all the work is completed and the reinforcement is checked properly, then we will be proceeding with the concreting work. Okay, mainly this will be done with the M20 grade concrete. As I said, the minimum structural grade of concrete is M20. In the previous video we have discussed about this. Okay, as per IS 456, that is Codal Provisions, the limit state design of RC structures. Okay, based on that the minimum grade of structural grade concrete is M20. So we will be proceeding with this M20 grade concrete. So once if this work is get completed, the concreting, whatever the concreting work is there, that is lintel, later after 24 hours the side shuttering will be removed, but the bottom shuttering will be kept as it is for something around 7 to 14 days. Okay, so here you can see the bottom shuttering is kept as it is. Only the side shuttering will be removed after 24 hours of casting. Okay, the curing will be done properly for another 3 to 4 days. Then you can go for the brick masonry above lintel level. Above, once the lintel is get completed, above this level, after some times of curing, we can start construction of brick masonry above the lintel level up to the slab level. Okay, here you can see this is lintel and chajja level. Okay, above this we have constructed around 2 feet 6 inches or 2 feet 9 inches stone masonry. Okay, so that we can have the clear space between roof to the flooring work is around 10 feet 6 inches. Okay, so we have kept around 10 and a half feet. So once this is completed, okay, this is to be done with again 1:6 cement mortar. Okay, the same procedure will be continued, and whatever the columns remains in between the stone masonry is casted up to the slab level. Okay, so here we have casted the columns remains above the lintel and chajja level. Okay, will be casted once the brick masonry is get completed. Will be casting these columns. Once if this work is get completed, we'll be going for again we'll go for some another 5 to 6 days of curing. Okay, after that we can start the shuttering work. Here you can see the shuttering work is going on. Okay, this is the shuttering work mainly for slab. You can, whatever the depths are there, that is grooves are visible, these are the beams, line of beams. Okay, so here need to be filled with shuttering material. The work is still remains. Okay, once if the slab shuttering work is get completed, we'll be going for the reinforcement detailing. Okay, so here you can see the slab reinforcement detailing, that is the reinforcement arrangement or bar bending schedule of the bar bending of the slab reinforcement. Once if the beams reinforcement in the beams are laid, once if that completed, we will be going for the slab reinforcement. Main bars are bent alternately. Here you can see. Okay, so in between these are the bars bent alternately in left and right directions. Okay, so here once if this work is get completed, okay, this is to be done as per the structural drawings itself. This is to be done as per structural drawings. Okay, whatever the structural drawing is there, reinforcement detailing is there. Okay, this is to be done it properly. First thing, you need to check some arrangements before casting the slab. First one, the shuttering level and the reinforcement arrangement, whether all the reinforcement are tied with the binding wire or not. Okay, that is to be checked, and the proper cover. Below this one still we have not provided a cover. Now whenever before starting the casting work, we will be having the cover. Okay, there should be a proper gap between the shuttering as well as the reinforcement, so that the reinforcement can't be visible to or exposed to the environment, to avoid the corrosion of the reinforcement. So here what we'll do, once if this work is get completed, okay, we'll be going for the electrical conduits. As you know, all the electrical works are the concealed one, so we'll be having the electrical conduits. Here you can see the electrical conduits. Here you can see the electrical conduits, and some junctions will be there. Whenever you want wherever you want the fan, light switches, okay, at that position we will be having the junctions. Okay, so here you can see the junctions. Okay, once the electrical work is get completed, and if you provide the proper cover to the reinforcement, then you can go for the concreting work. Okay, that is casting of the slab. Okay, mainly when it comes to the casting of the slab, will be taken care of the concrete ratio. As I said, the minimum structural grade of concrete, okay, as per the design, if it is M20, obviously the M20 grade to be provided, the minimum structural grade of concrete to be provided, and the grade of steel. Okay, whenever you go for the steel reinforcement arrangement, that is reinforcement arrangement, you must know the grade of steel, as well as it is to be checked as per the structural drawing. Whenever you start casting or concreting, first you need to check the cement manufacturing date. and the cement should not be more than 90 days old. Okay, so whatever the cement you use for any of the concrete or construction work, okay, from manufacturing date to the use, okay, it should be within the 90 days itself. Okay, not more than 3 months cement to be used for the construction. Okay, that is to be checked. And the aggregate size as well as the sand size, that is the gradation will be done at the site, or you can bring material to the lab as well as these material to be tested whether it is the graded material or not. If these testing will be done, if all the materials which we use for concrete are feasible, okay, along with water also, okay, water to be used for concrete is a potable water. Okay, potable means if it is fit for drinking, then I can use this that water for the construction activities. Okay, so these to be tested before casting any of the concrete. Okay, when it comes to slab, okay, the special care need to be taken while casting this one. Whenever you start concreting, okay, the things to be checked, that is slump of the concrete and ratio of the concrete. What ratio you are providing, that is something 1:1, 1.5:3. okay, that is M20 grade, ratio of M20. okay, in that case you need to check these things, or otherwise if you are done mixed design, you can go based on that also. The slump ratio as well as the thing is that these and the casting, laying and compacting is to be done. Compacting is to be done using the vibrators, needle vibrators. Mainly you will be using needle or plate vibrators. Okay, so these things to be taken while casting the concrete. Once if the concrete casting is get completed, okay, after 24 hours we'll be removing the side shuttering, not bottom one. Bottom can be removed after 7 to 15 days. Okay, as per the codal provision, how many days are given for the bottom shuttering. Okay, above, okay, after that only we can remove the bottom shutterings. Okay, so until then will not be the shuttering to be removed, and the intense curing will be taken care. Okay, after the casting, intense curing should be done for 28 days. 28 days to get the proper strength of concrete, that is nothing but M20. Okay, here we are taking, we will be getting the ultimate strength, whatever M20 is target is there, that will be achieved only after the 28 days. Okay, so for that only we need to go for the curing for 28 days. Okay, curing is another major important thing. Okay, for that you need to go for the ponding. Okay, ponding on the slab. If the slab is there, slab is casted. Okay, using some mortars, cement mortar, will be doing ponding, so that we can store the water in the ponding for the curing purpose. Okay, so once if the curing is done proper for 28 days, okay, you can easily go for, okay, we can easily achieve whatever the target strength is there. Once if it is achieved, it will be safe. Okay, later once if the slab casting work is get completed, okay, you can go for further finishing works also, like plastering, wall care, door fixing, painting, everything. Okay, so in the next video we'll be discussing on those things, like how exactly the plastering will be done, before plastering what care to be taken, and before plastering what are the works remain in the building construction. Okay, so in the first and second video we were discussed from scratch, that is from drawing to the slab work. Later in the next video of building construction, that is building construction step by step procedure of building construction part 3, we will be discussing on the plastering work and the doors, windows and electrical conduits, wiring. Okay, something we'll discuss in the next video. Until then, good day. Okay, if you really like this video, okay, press like button, and if you not yet subscribe my channel, please subscribe and press bell icon for upcoming notifications. Thank you.